I shot the European Archery Festival in Telford last year, but I'd already shot that arena, the Telford International Centre it was.
Okay.
I shot that for the British Indoors in 2011, so it wasn't the new arena. So interesting, shooting a totally different place out here. Well, it's not actually indoors; it's actually in tent.
Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. Because usually over here it's the motordrome of the Grand Prix of the WTCC touring car. So
Adrien Leriche and Pierre
Plihon.
Leriche is the man that knocked me out earlier on. So good to see him having some success later on.
Yep.
Man who's won World Cups beforehand, so good amount of experience there.
Yeah, Pierre finishing third with 587 points.
My own personal best for a feet 18. Shot that at the British Indoors last year and got the under 18 British record.
Wow. Good job. And Adrien coming in with 576, so we can expect a close match over here.
Both archers able to put them in the middle when it matters.
So, Adrien starts, or who's going to start? Yeah, Pierre. Pierre starts with a 9. Wide out.
9.
Yep.
Didn't go high though. And we have once again fat hours versus thin hours. We have the Easton X23 versus the Easton Ace. 9 as well.
Yep.
Have to be very careful when you're shooting these big heavy aluminiums. If you have a bad follow through, it really does throw the arrow up. Will it clip? I think that's it. I think that's touching the line.
Looks like a clip. So it could be a 10 from Adrien. No, from Pierre. Now Adrien.
High 9.
Another high 9, yeah. So very consistent so far. Both of them.
Very clean release there. Wrong target.
Oh, that was the wrong camera. That was the wrong target. Looked like a 9 wide from our perspective. That could be an 8.
I think that's an 8. So, provisionally, like Pierre's taking the set.
Yep.
But we shall see when the judge fills in the score.
Yeah, Pierre from the Club Arc de Nîmes.
So is this the Nîmes Archery Club that we will be visiting on the 23rd, 25th of January?
Exactly. There have been...
Oh, we're getting the magnifying glass out.
Yeah, they've been organizing great tournaments over there.
Yes, it's been there a good few years. It was them hosting the World Championships last year that allowed Archery GB to have the European Archery Festival and have that as stage of the Indoor World Cup.
Yeah. So they call it a 10. It's in. Pierre's second arrow, so that means he's leading.
Leading 2 points to 0 after the first set. This is when the heart rate starts to rise. Many people often come back after losing the first set, so all things can change in set play with recurve matches.
Definitely. Yeah, so far we've been witnessing very high performances over here. If it were compound or recurve, the archers were all on top of their game.
And to start again. Similar place as the first hour.
Yeah, he seems to be a bit right.
Another 10.
Beautiful
nice
10.
It's a long hold from Adrien.
Adrien still sighting in.
But he gets his 10.
Did make it, yep.
It's always difficult when a recurve holds that long to keep the movement going on both ends of the shot. Compound you can hold. Ooh, when he scrapes a 10 again. Bit of body language to shuffle that arrow in. And more.
So
28.
a
And
9.
gold will take the set.
Yep.
Here we have this new craze of recurve archery from compound sights. The short track on the sight, maybe to have a better balance, less mass weight in the bow. See Jean-Charles shooting them in the field competition as well, the World Field Championships.
Okay.
It's the short track you commonly see on a compound bow. Then again, indoors we don't need the adjustment. We might even start to see that outdoors as things are limited to 70 meters with the withdrawal of the 1440 round from international competition. You just need your 70 meter mark.
Yep. Now you could use a smaller sight.
I know Naomi tried to use that, as you saw Larry doing it, but I know maybe the geometry of her face, she wasn't actually able to reach 70, even with the sight all the way moved to the bottom.
Okay.
So her sight mark was quite low.
So she had to go back to the original one.
The distance between people's eyes and the edge of their jaw changes quite a lot. I know some Swedish archers shoot with, you can see him having two fingers below and one above. Some Swedish archers shoot with 3 fingers below the knock, characterized by barebow shooting, not often what you see with a recurve.
Right. Adrien starting with a 10, putting some pressure on Pierre.
10 to respond. Not letting the pressure get to him.
Definitely very consistent.
And another 10. Back and forth.
See what's going to happen. It's exciting.
Bit of movement in that shot.
Yeah.
And it's
just out. Another 10 and he will come closer within striking distance of Pierre.
Again, a long hold and he gets it. He takes that set. Scrapes 2 points back. 4 points to 2 for Mr. PHILON. And a 10.
And he finds his 10. That's always important, right? To finish, even though you know.
It's always good to come back. You may
is
not be able to take the set, but you can prove to yourself you can still do it.
Yeah.
And it shows them I can still do it.
There we have them, some of the Icelandic teams of the United Arab Emirates. And that's Thomas Aubert, also from a former member of the Club of Nîmes. I think he's now working in Switzerland. That's why he moved from over there, but he's been a former French champion.
Very good standard of archery in France. I believe they have something like 100,000 members in their archery association.
Yeah, they're the largest one in Europe, I guess.
Impressive. Great Britain has 40,000.
Yeah.
Just over 40,000, I think it is.
I don't know how many Germany has, though. But it's way less than France and Great Britain, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's why France is able to sustain an entire archery make themselves with that arc system. We can see the sight here again on Adrian's bow.
Yep.
Ooh, that's just out. Just out by a hair's breadth.
So we'll see whether Pierre Plihon is going to take that a bit wider out.
It's what you often find with the big wide arrows. They're either slap in the middle or just out, or quite wide out. The point of them is to get those line cutters. When you shoot a good standard, your group may be just ever so slightly larger than the 10, and then having a slightly wider arrow just clips you those line cutters.
Both running head to head over here. Ooh.
Leaving a door open for Mr. Plihon.
Who might just seize an opportunity.
And he gets it. Nailing the spider once again. Nice
Dead
shooting.
center.
So 6 points to 2. Pierre Plihon takes the bronze medal.
Yep. Great shooting though for those two young archers. Well done.
Again, Samar Club getting some success.
And Nîmes taking one medal over here. So I believe we'll see him again in about 2 months.
Definitely. We'll see him in Reims shooting again.
On his home ground, we'll see how he performs over there.
Always nice to be able to shoot a big competition in your home stadium.
Yep.
Somewhere you're used to shooting just gives you that extra hour of relaxation.
For sure.